The Financial Clinic exists to build the financial security of America's working poor.
We started as practitioners, so everything we do sprouts from our work serving customers through one-on-one financial coaching support.
Since one coach can only reach 500 people a year, we realized we could make a much bigger impact by building the capacity of other social service organizations to do this work as well.
Finally, the data we collect on the ground and through our partners nationwide serves a larger purpose, removing systemic barriers to opportunity and creating lasting change.
Financial security is all about making a measurable difference in people's lives by changing their habits and by really having them identify a financial goal that helps drive them towards that change. Everyone experiences financial insecurity, whether you've lost your job or whether you don't have enough savings for an emergency or whether you're just living paycheck to paycheck.
I became a financial coach because I wanted the opportunity to get to know New Yorkers, to get to know my community.
When I met Amy and I saw how awesome she is, she's just so helpful. I was just so happy that day. I was like, oh, finally I have what I need to get the goals that I want.
It's a really unique relationship. It can be very personal. We talk about really intimate financial things like what are your spending habits and what does your debt look like? I first met Denise at Catholic Charities Home Base. She is currently living in a DV shelter with her baby boy Jackson.
So she's helping me try to get out of family shelter, and because of the situation, unfortunately, I have to have a baby in a family shelter, and that's not the beginning I wanted for my son.
Financial coaching is totally different from advising. It's customer driven. We don't prescribe any sort of one-size-fits-all plan for anyone. Every situation is unique.
Without the help, I would probably be lost.
Our purpose isn't to create lots of financial clinics all over the country. It's not a bricks and mortar approach, it's really a partnership approach. At the end of the day, we're able to really subsume our success in the context of our partners' success. So whether it's a workforce organization or a domestic violence program or an organization who serves folks who were formerly incarcerated.
CETO was really interested in partnering with the financial clinic because we knew we wanted to embed financial security work into all of our programs, but we didn't really have the tools or the structure to do that and didn't know exactly where to start.
For our Youth Advancing in the Workplace program, we tallied with the anticipated impact of our financial coaching services, and with a cohort of 6 to be experiencing such a significant return on the investment of our financial coaching services, that was something that was really inspiring.
We know that finances really intersect with a person's ability to be able to maintain a role, maintain a job, maintain housing, and being able to consistently seek out better opportunities. During our training, our program director actually does a day in the week where he does kind of like a training workshop. And during it, he uses an analogy I really love, which is he picks up like a folder and he'll say, you know, a lot of times when you come to us, right now you have this barrier, this folder. You know, you don't have income, so you're just putting your finances on the other side. You know, you can't address it, you can't approach it, you can't do anything about it right now. So you're like bills, credit, debt, whatever it is, it's going on the other side because I can't think about it right now. And so when you're able to bring down that wall, bring down that folder, it opens up so many opportunities. So once they're able to address that financial concern, we see that they're able to stay in jobs for longer, that they're able to keep housing, that they're able to explore, you know, educational alternatives if that's what they want or need.
Mainly have been working with young adult populations since we partnered with the financial clinic, and for most of the people that we work with, they have big dreams and not a lot of strategy on how to get there. We work with really vulnerable populations. There's siblings that we work with who are both under the age of 20. They're DACA status. They are really determined to save money, knowing that their stability all around is at risk right now.
systems change is important because there aren't enough dollars in the world, philanthropic grants, to be able to serve everybody that needs this service, everybody that experiences financial insecurity.
We're launching a few national ecosystems. That's a holistic model where we're coupling direct services with capacity building for our partners and wrapping it around policy and advocacy. In the next few years, we'll be using our ecosystems to help support our efforts in minimum wage increases and thinking through, as a family sees an increase in minimum wage, how are we able to help support them as they file their taxes, as perhaps their benefits are reduced with the increase in income. We're expanding into many cities across the country and thinking through some issues on affordable housing and its relationship to credit. And something that's very close to anyone who serves this population, really understanding the racial and gender wealth gaps that exist in this country. We're collecting information, synthesizing it, and trying to inform the national conversation on financial security.
We think it's incumbent on a high-performing nonprofit organization to really be able to leverage our knowledge, our experiences, our skills for influencing and building financial security beyond those who we can serve on a one-on-one basis. We envision a future in which all Americans are financially secure.